Hi guys, and welcome to another tarot reading. This actually, what we are going to do today was a request for a third party situation reading, but the approach was very different. So I thought it was a great idea. I thought it could be useful as a message for some of you. So the title is what is happening in your situation versus what the third party thinks is going on. So, is the third party aware of you? Is your person telling something about you to this third party? And if yes, what? Okay. So, it is kind of interesting because we will try to check how honest your person is at this point, okay, if we can get the energy. I added the part with what is actually happening in your situation because I want you to use it as a guide to check if this thing resonates with you, if this is the right reading, okay? So, concentrate on your situation, on your person, and choose one of the three piles without overthinking, okay? And as usual, I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Thank you guys. Pile 1, welcome. This is your reading. Now, let's start with your energy. Let me get there. What is happening in your situation? So, Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, then we have 4 of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Emperor, okay, ooh, the Devil, the World, and Queen of Wands. Okay, I can tell you one thing right away. We have 2 court cards. I feel that the Queen of Pentacles is your energy, the Queen of Wands is your person's energy. We know that the gender of the tarot is not significant, okay? It's all about energy and characteristics regarding our situation. So the first thing I notice here is that you, by being the Queen of Pentacles and turning your back to all the cards, okay? It's like you were unaware of many things that your person was feeling, was thinking, and was actually doing in this connection, okay? We start with the Lover's card in the middle of the reading. So in this case, there is this deep bond that you guys actually had, okay? But this is not simply, there was this sense of belonging, of completing one another, but this is not only about love, about physical attraction, okay? There are other cards like the World, the Emperor, okay? Even the 4 of Pentacles in this case, that actually are showing the potential of a long-term relationship or even marriage. So, if you are not already married to this person, he was actually thinking of a future stability, the potential of a future stability in a very traditional way with you. All these things are a bit distant right now. So I see you here a bit isolated. Maybe you are wondering, was I crazy? What was I thinking when I thought that this person could ever become a spouse, my spouse? I can tell you right away that no, you're not crazy. Of course, this is clearly the feedback that this person was giving you, okay? Because we do see the intentions he had regarding the future. The Lovers, though, there is this meaning of love, of feeling complete, but there is also a lot of, shadow aspect in this card. For example, in our case, I feel like this energy is very temporary. Your person looked determined about your future when it comes to ideas, but when it comes to actions, we have cards like the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, so the minor arcana, even the Four of Pentacles in this type of combination. And these cards are actually saying very simple that yes, this was the idea, but the actions are missing. There are no significant changes in your life in general towards this goal of commitment. The person also might have been changing his mind almost every week without you being aware, okay? He was not communicating to you this intention, but you could see the effect in this behavior, like the usual hot and cold thing for no reason. So this kind of lack of decision with the lovers is also expressed by the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Your person, okay, that is this Queen of Wands over here, is struggling between the various aspects of the situation. What he has, what he would like to change in his life, what he actually wants from you, and how big is the risk he's about to take. Because there is a sense of risk in your relationship, at least for him. So this has been causing argument, stubbornness, both with the Four of Pentacles and with the Nine of Wands, okay? And also, I'm getting a lot of contradicting messages in general. With the Nine of Wands, first of all, I feel like he doesn't want to give up on this connection. There is no clear message in your cards about actual breakup. So it feels like he wanted to fight for your connection. But I feel like you had too many practical issues to deal with. And some of you might also have been in some long distance situation. So many factors were blocking your situation. But he was willing to fight for you. Okay, this is one message I'm getting. On the other hand now, with every argument, he was becoming more and more defensive against you. He was gradually releasing, let's say, okay, he was more stubborn, more shut down emotionally. So he was releasing the lover's energy, okay, this beautiful sense of alignment, let's say, of ideas and feelings between two people, simply to do what? To welcome this more darker energy of, let me see if you can see, yes, of the devil. Okay, so this is more like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde situation. You are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you are thinking, especially with the Four of Pentacles, you are thinking about your stability. Okay, you feel that there is a special bond, and you are right. Okay, and you think that most probably you have found the right person for you to build the stability you are thinking about, maybe all your life or maybe for years, who knows. This was your past mindset. The situation though has escalated quickly here, and we get into this devil card. You were seeing that this relationship was becoming gradually a bit toxic. There are signs of jealousy or of codependency, this kind of situation. But you know, you still, you were convinced actually that this was the right man for you. Why? Because I think that you saw some positive aspects in him, especially in the beginning, okay, with the lovers, there was this promise of stability with the emperor, okay, that was a serious energy. So you thought that this was enough to cover the fact that he is completely unstable, guys, here. You do see his cards. Okay, this is a continuous, um, this is a shift actually between stability and instability, a continuous thing. But we need to say that all these changes of mind and instability he was going through, he was changing his mind, he wanted marriage, then he didn't want, he was becoming jealous, he was becoming a bit toxic and things like this. All these things were happening in the background, behind your back. You were simply seeing the result of this. Anyway, the signals, guys, were very mixed here. So anyone could be tricked. Now, let's get to this devil energy. We reach finally the devil energy, where you realize that this person has become toxic. It can also be kind of verbally abusive. Okay, this is about communication. And this is a continuous cycle, never ending. The Queen of Wands is his energy. Why? Because here it shows the level of impulsiveness. How driven this guy is by his feelings. This is the type of person that will take action even when his mind is not clear. He will say words, hurtful words, just because he's angry. I don't feel this person though is very young, okay, like in their 20s, even 30s, to justify this level of impulsiveness, okay. But we have the Queen of Wands, the Devil, the World, and the Emperor. So again, this kind of combination here is telling us that we are dealing with someone who is trying to use this relationship in order to justify some sort of bad behavior, kind of, you know, I don't want to say abusive, a bit too much, okay, a bit too harsh sometimes, or somebody that will lose his temper very easily. So for sure we do have some sort of problem right there. So for sure he's not thinking clearly, his thoughts are not clear. Things are over-analyzed in general. Okay, as I told you, we're going around in circles. We are generally trying to reach a conclusion, especially when we are not calm, so we're not able to decide anyway. And what is happening after this? What's coming after this, after you reach this point of energy with that person? After you see that from the Lover's card and some sort of stubbornness and disagreement, we finally reach something that is kind of sick. Okay, what is happening after this? Nothing. The relationship is going through changes, is getting worn out, and you don't know why, what is happening. Instability and stability together. The point is this person is not going to change. He's going to stay the way he is. He wants to keep his relationships the way they are, I believe, because I don't see a closure. I don't see any kind of completion. I see a cycle. Even if you are in no communication, I don't think this person is willing to let this connection, okay, he's going to come back just to repeat the same cycle over and over. Also, he might act like he's strong, like he has control, but he's struggling to keep control of what he's doing and thinking, okay? So, this devil energy with his impulsiveness is going to repeat all the time. The world card is not a completion, is only a pattern, a continuous replay of the same situation. There is no development here. Yes, as I told you, there is no separation card, but the Nine of Wands here and the Devil, and also the World, shows that this person might use a no contact technique, okay, or I'm not going to talk to you until you're not going to apologize or do the things I want you to do, this kind of situation. This is just a message that is coming through. But yes, he's coming back. Don't worry about it. Okay, now let's move forward. I think there is nothing left more to say here. No. I want to move forward to the third party situation. I want to see how aware they are of your existence. Okay. Have they been told about it by this guy here, by this Queen of Wands thing? Or, anyway, let's see some energy. Okay. Now, we have King of Swords, Three of Wands, the Hermit, King of Cups, Nine of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Temperance, and Eight of Cups. Let me move forward there. So, okay, for a general reading, this is actually quite interesting. The third party, the other lady, let's say, okay, she is aware, she was aware since the beginning, guys, that there was somebody else in this, in your person's life. This is general, of course, so it may or may not apply to your situation. These cards tell me that since the beginning, this other woman knew there was a third party going on. This is before your person communicated clearly to her what is actually going on with you. This lady here is the King of Swords. Why? Because simply she's refusing to see the truth. Not because she doesn't want to get hurt, okay? Not because she wants to avoid a Nine of Swords energy here. No, the Nine of Swords is in the center of the reading. Okay, that's very weird. What she actually wants is the Hermit. She doesn't want to deal with it. It's not her problem. It's better this way. Is there a third party? It doesn't matter. It's better this way. The rest of the cards, okay, is actually very, very passive. And the only card that actually shows action of any kind, okay, any kind of reaction, is this King of Swords. So what is she thinking? Let's see, Three of Wands and the Hermit. You get this because it's too far away. There you go. So, Three of Wands, she's worried about the third party. An eventual third party that is getting involved in her life. But she has no intentions of taking action. As long as her life is not changing, or is not changing too much, as long as she can have what the King of Cups is providing here for her, okay, she will not deal with it. She doesn't care. So you understand that here we have someone who is actually accepting this kind of situation, not because she's in love and maybe she has been manipulated, she is confused. She is consciously, with her energy of the King of Swords here, she is choosing to actually, consciously, she's using her intellect to make this kind of choice. And yes, she prefers to stay in a dysfunctional situation. Why? Because she doesn't want to lose whatever this guy is offering to her, whatever that is. Okay, it doesn't have to be money or whatever. There is something here going on anyway, some sort of exchange of things. So, a very interesting aspect of the Hermit card is that, the fact that he has to spend less time with her, okay, because maybe he's dedicating, or he was dedicating more time to you, doesn't bother her at all. On the contrary, okay, this is an opportunity for her to have time for herself and to have her private space, let's say, okay, her time. This is what she's thinking about. If ever this evidence, okay, forget about this. If we do have the evidence, we will see what we are supposed to do. Okay, she's planning. If I have to react somehow, okay, I will think, what am I going to do? So you realize that there is no love here. Nothing. Your person is a King of Cups here, and he is openly communicating to her about this whole situation. Okay, there is some sort of communication at a certain point, and he is clearly telling her, or he is forced to tell her, that there is a third party involved. And there the nightmare begins. Okay, the third party, attention, the third party is only an excuse. Okay, your King of Cups, your person that in this relationship is a King of Cups, is using again the defense mechanism that he knows so well, and he's trying to play the victim card. Okay, he's going to use her cup, her feelings against her. He will even blame her and tell her that he is trapped in this relationship. I see him trying to show that your relationship was not so important. It was only an affair, what you had. This is what he's telling to this woman. But he will blame her for the situation. Anyway, because he will say that you are ignoring me, so I had to find someone who is insignificant. I had to do this, to do that. Okay, you do realize the level of the level of lies and deception that is going on here. So, one more thing. If there is actually no evidence here, he will try to tell her that she's almost crazy. He will play the victim card again, and he will say that there is no evidence. You are over jealous. You are putting so much pressure on me, and this kind of thing. Okay. like it's her fault. She's the one who wants to be in the hermit mode. She's cold. She's neglecting him. Okay, this kind of energy. I mean, he's very, very defensive. This is again a 9 of Wands attitude. But this time he's doing this with his feelings, because he can't blame you, for example, for neglecting him, because there is love here, okay? There are feelings from your side. Here, this lady is a King of Swords, so very strict energy. So, what is the best to do? We will manipulate her by telling her, you are cold, you are mean, you are not there for me, okay? Horrible. The whole thing is terrible. So, actually, in general, she's no better than him. She's going to play the victim card too. The 9 of Swords is the common energy. Okay, while you guys had the Lovers, so love, nice feelings, even though this thing changed gradually, they have the 9 of Swords here. Their relationship apparently is not about feelings here, but about mutual willingness to be abused, okay? They both feel trapped. They actually, I can tell you that they almost dislike each other. This is, okay, this is a bad connection. I have nothing else to say. They are telling each other hurtful things, and a breakup is popping out here, the 10 of Swords, after all this fighting and arguing and all these heavy words about how they are trapped with each other and things like that. Here comes a breakup finally, and you're going to tell me, oh, that's good, finally a breakup. No, it's not going to end there. Okay. In the beginning, they really feel that this connection is over, I think, with the 10 of Swords. But since these two people are not very determined and are not very sure of what they want to do in their life, okay, in their personal life in general, I think that they will go again, okay, they will go through a replay of the victim mindset and try to find some sort of common ground here with the Temperance. So the connection is bad, guys. They have no feelings. But what is connecting them is that they are very, very similar. The way they are thinking, the complete lack of awareness, and also sense of duty is their common thing, okay? So they are kind of perfect for each other. So, in order to find a sense for being together in this toxicity, I think he will, or he has already reassured her that nothing ever happened with anyone, okay? Even with the most evident situation, even if he gets caught, okay, on the act, he will try to tell her that nothing has happened, okay? We are sad, we are tired of the situation. He has never cheated on her, and if he did, it was nothing important, okay? The Lovers, no. He's suffering for being without her, okay? This breakup was devastating for both of them, and he really thinks that this terrible energy, is his life partner. He's going to seriously try to amend this kind of situation. He's going to turn around this heavy energy and try to make peace actually with this King of Swords. With the Eight of Swords, they are not breaking up. Never. Okay, even if they break up with the Ten of Swords, okay, it is temporary. They are going to get back together. They are going to say the most terrible lies to each other. He's going to say, no, I never cheated on you. She's going to say, yes, yes, I believe you. They hate each other, but it's very convenient. This is how I feel. And why? Because there is a justification in all this mess. No one is going to give them this level of mutual, let's say, abuse. In this environment, both of them, they can release all their terrible energy. Just because he will accept it, he will accept his abusive energy and he will accept her abusive energy. Okay, they are both very toxic. We have heavy cards. The relationship is not happy, but it is what it is and they can coexist in this mess. One more thing that might resonate with some of you, okay, there also might be some sort of health issue involved in the situation. So it's not like they are so terrible people, toxic people. There is might some sort somebody is sick, so they are kind of stuck together in this thing for some sort of they're going through some particular therapy and things like that. I don't think this is talking about addiction, drinking, drugs or something like this. This is more, it has to do, as I told you, with some medical treatment if any kind of health issue is involved. So yes, in the future I see them very honestly getting back together. Absolutely. With the Eight of Cups, they will try to act like they are recovering from all this Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords, but they keep coming back to this energy. This is their central energy. This woman, I think she feels 100% hurt and betrayed. She feels that her life has been actually ruined because of you. I can tell you that. But this is her mindset, okay? For now, you are the person that she can blame for their situation. Tomorrow, next week, somebody else will be to be blamed for this situation, and so on, okay? So she will blame anyone just to avoid responsibilities and consequences. This is not about you. But for now, you are her topic, let's say. Again, this sense of duality. Okay, they are both trying to heal with this Eight of Cups, as I told you, and the Hermit. They are trying to go through this change, but they feel like it's time for them to heal and do something useful for this relationship, but the swords and the negative energy is too much. They will stay stuck in this situation and stuck to this toxic energy. When it comes to your connection, actually exactly the same thing, okay? This person is not going to break up with you if you don't break up with him. Clear as that. I don't think that you have any advantage from being with this type of person. And you should actually move forward if this thing resonates with you, because it's hurting you. There is no reason to be around somebody like this. But anyway, you know better. So, this was your reading, guys. Let me know what you think. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Pile 2, welcome. This is going to be your reading. Now let's see. This is your energy. What is really going on in your situation? What is your relationship about? The High Priestess, Devil, Tower. What is this? Queen of Swords, okay. Eight of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Magician, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. What is this now? I believe I see the Queen of Swords here, and this is your energy, guys. I really think that the reading is talking about your personal rebirth throughout the experience you had in this connection. Okay, I'm going to start with the central card, the Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords here is the overall energy of what was going on in your connection. And together I see here the Devil and the High Priestess there. There have been so many things that were actually wrong in this connection. Wrong because we do have a lot of aspects that are hidden here. You were not told everything. You didn't know 100% of the truth from this person. I think he was trying to guide this connection with the Devil card and actually manipulate you, keep you kind of trapped, guys, with the Eight of Swords in this relationship. I don't see some serious level of direct aggressiveness or any kind of abuse, okay? What I see though is that most of the things were happening secretly with the High Priestess. You didn't know most of the things that were actually happening, guys, in this person's life, okay? He was revealing to you only a small part of it. Or even worse, it was your relationship that was actually secret. So this could be an affair, this kind of situation, that was destined, according to your person, that was handling the whole situation, it was destined to be kept hidden. Okay, so what is his attempt? Okay, he wanted to keep this whole experience of your connection, let's say, on this whole thing that you were sharing together, more on a level of an illusion, completely detached from your real life, detached from what you were experiencing, guys, on a day-to-day basis. So this relationship was like it has been developing almost in a parallel universe, let's say. What kind of person is this? This is the kind of person that is going to call you during the night, ask to see you late after midnight, this kind of situation, when his normal everyday life is resting, when he can actually take a break from his real life. So guys, this relationship has begun as an affair, as a secret affair, and it was supposed to it was supposed to be a break from his normal everyday life experience. He didn't want to mix two things. So if it's not your case, then please change pile, okay? He didn't want to mix the two things, as I was telling you. Was this your fault? Absolutely not. You were not aware of what was happening here in the beginning. Okay, the High Priestess. You were almost thinking that this is, what is this, a Nine of Wands energy. What do we say? What do we think with the Nine of Wands? We think that, you know, he's taking things slowly. He's unsure. He's unsure of our connection because he has been hurt in the past, especially with the High Priestess and the Nine of Wands. You show a very high level of empathy. Okay. This is not a devil mindset. This is not somebody who's abusive, who is a liar, okay, who is a manipulator with a magician and the devil. This is somebody who has been hurt in the past, okay, and he needs time. So the usual things that we generally start thinking when we see the first sign that something is wrong. Everybody does this. Okay, it can happen. So we reach finally the Tower. This Tower shows that moment. What can you say? Yes, that moment when all the illusion, all the manipulation, this stage that this person has set up for you finally falls down. And finally you see the truth for what it is. You see how different things were than what he was trying to show you. Your person is a manipulator here. We don't know why, and we actually do not care in this reading. Because even after you have discovered the whole truth that he has been hiding from you, this truth can be anything, okay? It can be the fact that he's, I don't know, he's in another situation. The fact maybe that he's married. The fact that he has, that he's seeing other people except from this third party, okay? Because this is somebody who is not the first time he knows how to manipulate. He's not a simple player, okay? This is a person who has some sort of issue, okay? And anyway, so you are discovering this truth, and then the Nine of Wands kicks in. So he becomes defensive. He wants to keep the situation the way it is, and he's trying to defend his lies, and he's using more lies. Look at this, Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. What is he doing? He's trying to give you hopes, guys. He's trying to give you hopes about the future, okay? He's trying to prove to you that you are wrong, even if you can see what is going on right there in your eyes. So, in front of your eyes, sorry. So, he's asking for a second, a third chance. I don't know how many chances you have given this person. What this relationship could become in the future, oh, what you guys could manifest together. You are wrong, give him a chance. There is no justification for this kind of manipulation here. The thing is that after this Tower experience, you are becoming the Queen of Swords. And this is not easy for you, because you have assumed in the beginning, you have taken the High Priestess role. Okay, the High Priestess doesn't mean that you are vulnerable or passive. It simply means that you are trusting this person, and that's good. Okay, you had hopes for this relationship, guys, and this is a healthy attitude. What is not healthy is this person's mindset. So it was very difficult for you to become the Queen of Swords and actually detach emotionally and mentally from all the feelings that you had for this person, and also all the plans, the magician, okay, of this future that you were seeing. in your life with this person. You were making plans for your future. So it's not easy to break free from the self-imposed boundaries and from your fears. Okay, fears. What kind of fears? This is the fear that what would happen if you break up with this person? You love this person, you loved at least this person, and you didn't want to lose this connection. So your feelings were kind of keeping you a prisoner a bit. Okay, then once you saw that you were wrong, you didn't lose time. You turned this tower moment into a real blessing, discovering how powerful you really are. This is a good energy for you. So you break your boundaries. You release yourself from this ugly devil energy, from the lies that this person has told you. You're not afraid to see the truth. You're not afraid to actually realize that you were wrong. But now you can make this right. You can make things right again. How? By becoming justice. Okay. I think what you are going to do, or what you have already done, I think you have moved away from, first of all, from this mindset, okay, and eventually from this connection. This is how I personally see this. The cards here, though, are talking about your ability to finally transform. This is actually a breakthrough for you. Until now, you have been the High Priestess, okay. Mysterious, very connected to your intuition, most likely knowing well what you have to offer, but you are probably waiting for someone to discover your truth, your gifts, okay? Now, with the Queen of Swords, you're fed up. You become the magician all of a sudden, okay? This is a wonderful transformation. Because you are not losing your High Priestess energy, okay? You combine the energy, on a subconscious level of the High Priestess, and the practical mindset of the magician who wants to take his energy, the universal energy, and channel it to something real in the 3D. So, this ugly experience has become a lesson for you. You have turned this situation into a skill that you can use in the future to avoid this kind of situation again, like the magician, okay? And you go one step forward. You are not going to wait to be appreciated, like, lovely but a bit passive High Priestess. You are going to manifest your success. You are going to manifest your happiness. Not through lies, not through manipulation. You don't care you're not going to become Nine of Wands, okay, and be defensive. Try to hurt other people if they give you love because you have been hurt in the past. No, you don't care about that. So you are simply going to use all your skills, all your abilities to find the right person for you. This is how I feel. So I don't see you with Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of options out there. And you're not going to settle for less than the best. So this is why I suppose that this person, okay, this is my personal assumption, of course, this is why I think that this person can't stay in your life under this energy, okay, unless, of course, he changes completely, okay. Of course, this depends on on you, on the person, on your personal situation. Actually, I don't think, yes, you do have a lot of options coming in the future because you step into your full potential. Until now, maybe you were even a bit too selective, like, I will have to choose the right person. No, now you are more open, you are more aware, and you are ready to manifest success. You are looking for passion, but also you are looking for somebody that will give you the opportunity to have stability in the future. Okay, you don't want to lose your time in things that are uncertain. Now, let's get to the third party. The Hermit. Okay. Are they aware of you? Are they have your yes, your person, I think, that has already spoken to them about this connection. Most likely the Magician again. Queen of Wands, Five of Cups, the Magician, Nine of Swords, Nine of Water, let me see if you can see, and King of Water, King of Cups. So, yes. Now, what is happening here actually? We have again the Magician. Your person is the King of Cups. He appears in this situation, and in the middle of the reading we have a Five of Cups energy. I want to start with this column here. Okay, we have your person, and this person cannot be trusted. Actually, this is these cards are confirming to us that yes, he is a manipulator and he is kind of a liar. We do have the Ace of Air, the Ace of Swords. So, as I told you, he has informed this lady here, the Queen of Wands. Okay, he has informed her about the fact that he has been involved with another person, and that's you. And she knows that. Not because she has found some evidence, but because this person had the courage to actually inform her, okay, about this. Just because he can, in order to hurt the Queen of Wands. This is the energy I'm getting here. But once more, he has delivered half of the truth with the Magician. Let me get a bit to the Five of Cups, just to tell you what I mean. The Five of Water here is talking about regret. He's having regrets, he's acting like he's having regrets. He feels sorry about his past mistakes. It was a mistake. It never meant anything to him, okay? We have the Nine of Water and we also have the Ten of Water in this column. So he is feeling regrets, all these regrets, about the fact that he has been selfish with the Nine of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, so yes, he has been selfish. He has been thinking only about himself with the Nine of Cups, okay? And he doesn't want to do this again. So many regrets. Because their happiness with the Ten of Cups, I don't know, you can see Ten of Water, is actually the most important thing to them. To him, to her. Now he's realizing how strong the feelings that he has for the Queen of Fire are actually. So what is he doing? He's manipulating the situation. He's going to this Queen of Wands and he is asking for some sort of apology, okay, because probably their relationship is not going so well. We have the five of water here, the nine of swords, so there is a lot of worry going on. So he's building up this tension in order to start some sort of a new cycle. Okay, like I'm so sorry, I have been selfish, and 10 of water. All I care about is our relationship, this kind of situation, okay? Uh, he's not honest, of course, because the magician is present in both readings. We already saw his manipulative attitude towards you. When it comes to her, he's going one step further. He's making false promises. This person will say anything, any kind of lie, just to make sure that he can get away with all that he does. This is a very selfish attitude. He's actually quite unhappy on a personal level. And I believe that he's feeling very, very lonely, guys, with the Hermit card here. And I wouldn't be surprised if very soon this person would end up actually alone. With you, he was playing the card of, the busy person, reserved, maybe hurt in the past with the Nine of Wands. He was not making direct promises for the future. He was just showing his interest when it was necessary, but in a very manipulative way. When it comes to this other lady, he's kind of making promises for a happy future. He's telling this woman that he actually sees a wonderful future with her. They can be happy with together, and he can be happy only with her. And this is not the first time. Every time I believe that he is getting into an affair or he's actually caught somehow, he would play the same thing. This is who I am trying to change, forgive me, regrets, and so on. A very manipulative energy. And for some reason, this is one. So why is this guy, without evidence, he's going? Why is he communicating to her actually what is going on? Because she's already used of his manipulative attitude, okay? And especially if they are in some sort of marriage, for example. So she knows him very well. And she knows that behind his manipulative behavior, there is some sort of an affair going on. So instead of building up more tension that will bring to more Nine of Swords energy, he's that terrible to actually apologize and tell her what has been going on, like he has done this tiny little mistake. This is the energy I'm getting. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. This is a selfish manipulator, okay? And by giving himself away is like, see how honest I have become. I did this, but this is not who I am. I'm trying to change. This kind of attitude. So, but the problem here, okay, with all this behavior, is that this relationship in general, and also your relationship, had good potential, okay? This woman was actually trying to manifest the Ten of Water with him. She was kind of putting more effort than you. You were more passive, you were more accepting the situation. You were trusting him, okay? But she was going one step further. She was trying to manifest the Ten of Water. She was putting effort in it. So, what is actually happening here is that he was seeing her effort and he was using that effort against her just to get the best out of everyone. But the level of loneliness this person feels, and gradually with time this is going to become more and more, is actually enormous. Okay? And for a very simple reason. With the Ace of Swords, okay, and the Hermit, and also the Ten of Water, this is a very positive energy. This person had the opportunity to become someone better. He could release this manipulative energy. But now it's too late. He knows that if actually 100% of the truth comes out, he will appear as the person he really is, a selfish manipulator. Okay, she has been hurt in the past, but she doesn't know the whole truth. Okay, if the whole truth comes out, she's not going to stay in this connection and be sad and try to heal it and so on. She's gone. Okay, he is going to lose her. Same for you. If the whole truth comes out, you're gone. I think you're gone anyway here, but anyway. So he's going to lose both connections. So he has to keep going and going with this little game until when you guys actually fed up and leave the connections. So the only victim to these lies is actually him. He might be hurting the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. He might be hurting the Queen of Swords, that is you. But this is only temporary for you. You can heal, both of you can heal from that. He can't heal, this is the way he is. Okay? And he is aware, there are moments where he is 100% aware that he can lose very easily two beautiful opportunities that he had in his life. The Queen of Wands is sad for the situation she is going through. Okay, she's worried about her reality, her life, and so on. I don't think she's having any particular feelings when it comes to you, towards you, because she's full of problems here. She's trying to figure out what to do when it comes to her situation, to her relationship. So the problem with this woman, let's say, is that she's determined to resolve their problem. Okay, you are not so determined. You are determined to to manifest your stability and your personal happiness. Okay, you are determined not to repeat the same mistake again, and that's great for you. While she is like, no, I'm going to make this thing work. This is my destiny. I mean, she's more emotional than what you are right now. Your energy is more direct. You're ready to take action. Okay. And I think that for most of you, this energy, this relationship is over. While she's trying to... she's suffering actually, and she's trying to create this Ten of Cups at all costs. Anyway, this is her problem. Yes, she's aware though of your connection, but not of what has been going on here. She thinks that this was just a very quick thing. So this guy has no intention of taking further action towards you. Okay, so if you are in no communication, keep in mind that for now he's trying to act as somebody who has been offended by your reaction. In the future he might come back, he might try to check on you what kind of energy, but this is not going to be a serious communication anyway. He's not going to get into your life again, this kind of thing. So probably maybe he will contact you to check if you are you still mad? Are you still mad at me? This is the energy I'm getting. I mean, very ridiculous. And yes, that's the overall energy. He's not breaking up with the Queen of Wands. And that's it, actually. That's everything, guys. So, let me know what you think, if it makes sense. And, of course, if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Pile 3, welcome. This is going to be your reading. Let's see. This is your energy. What is going on in your relationship? The Lovers, the Moon, Six of Cups, Princess of Swords, Five of Swords, Nine of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Three of Swords. Okay, this is your person. This King of Pentacles here is your person. And it is very interesting because actually he has regrets about being involved into a third party, about being selfish, okay, with the Nine of Cups, and for having lost what seems a good opportunity, a potentially good relationship. In the middle, we have the Five of Swords. So this card is talking in general about betrayal and loss and these things. But I want you to notice the Lover's card and the Moon. In this case, this combination is simply telling me that this person has had so much desire for you that he decided to win you over and convince you to be part of his life in a not so direct way, let's say. He preferred to show you, I think, a reality that was slightly a bit more different, maybe a bit more beautiful than the actual, his actual reality, his actual life. Let's not forget, okay, the typical energy of the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in general is someone who is a successful businessman, actually, okay. He has accomplished with his skills and his hard work all these things that he likes to show off about, okay. So he's very attached to his financial status. He doesn't care so much about society and social status in general, but he believes that his wealth and the fact that he is independent, the fact that he is creating his wealth, makes him important. Okay, so to begin with, he might have been a bit of a show-off. He was spending too much, he was acting like he was more carefree, more independent than what he actually is. Then, some more lies followed, guys. Maybe about his personal life. Most probably you didn't know he's already taken, let's say, okay? He's already involved in another connection. But I want to be honest here. You can take this message if you feel it resonates. This man actually had no bad intentions. Okay, this connection, the Lover's card, this has started as hidden affair, as an, something very, let's say, transitory, temporary, this kind of thing. But the passion was too much. This connection was too deep. And here we have a very, very interesting combination. If I manage to grab the cards, it would be great. Okay. I have the Lovers, the Moon card, and the Six of Cups. So, okay, this might be simply someone who has been an ex, or you have already dated this person with the Six of Cups. Okay, things did not go so well, and now for some reason you are giving him a second chance. But to me, this Moon card here shows that the attraction was very, very intense. This was a perfect connection, guys. The perfect union of body and soul, to the point that your person has never experienced before. Okay, never, ever. The Six of Cups is waking to him happy memories. What kind of memories? There is a sense of nostalgia in this union. A sense of having found finally the person that he has been dreaming of, okay? And he has been looking for throughout his whole life. This is a beautiful feeling. This person loves you, and I think he feels like you are his divine partner. This is like he was dreaming about somebody like you, but he was kind of sure he would never have the opportunity to meet a person like you. Okay, this kind of energy. But the Five of Swords here, this shows the conflict, the betrayal, okay, that you have experienced. He has been telling you some lies. He has been hiding the actual truth from you. And eventually this has been very hurtful for both of you. Okay. I think you are mirroring each other. I believe that the feelings that he had about you are the same that you were actually feeling about him. Okay. So, this is a very strong connection in the 5D, and you had hopes that this relationship would eventually become stronger and stronger. You had hopes, dreams for the future. Things were going to be perfect, and you guys were destined to be together. I can assure you that he was feeling the same way about you. But when the truth is revealed with the Five of Swords, you have lost faith in your person. Something has changed, and you are no longer willing to be open and trust him. And this is hurting you so much because it has changed the connection to the core, okay, the essence of this relationship. And he has been suffering so much since then. So this is a mutual thing. For some of you guys, you are in no contact right now. And this is not something new. This is not something that has happened yesterday, 2 weeks ago, or a month ago. The Seven of Pentacles shows this duration, okay? Shows that you have been in this Five of Swords energy for some time now. But at the same time, it shows that your person has been trying with this Page of Swords, has kind of been waiting patiently and trying to find the best moment when he can make his move and actually try to win you back. Okay? You have to realize that this man has been blaming himself for being selfish, for being a liar, a manipulator, and so on. The truth is that he has been dishonest, yes, you are right. But he's really having some good intentions for the future. I want you to notice the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is not the typical thing here that is telling you, that is talking to you about anger, pain, and that's the usual thing. We see this card with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so in this case, yes, he has done something that wasn't so intelligent after all, was not productive for your connection with the Three of Swords. But would you really give him a chance if he actually... Would you accept this person if he had told you the truth since the beginning? Okay, so the energy I'm getting, this person had to lie to you in order to have a chance with you. If you knew the truth, for example, that he's in another relationship, of course, you probably wouldn't care about him, most probably. So he had to do this. He had to take a risk. He has been dishonest, okay? But if he was a manipulator, would he really be in love with you at this moment? Because this person was not simply attracted to you. This was stronger, beyond the physical attraction. So he felt that he had no other way to approach you. He might be wrong, okay? Maybe he's simply having issues of self-esteem, okay? And he thought that I have to lie about my financial status. I have to lie about the relationship I am in. And I have to show her a better version of myself. Maybe this is just his perception, his low self-esteem. But for some reason this person felt like this, that he had to actually lie to you in order to get closer to you. He had to take this risk, okay? And this Three of Swords shows actually this risk that he has taken in being dishonest, okay? He's not a bad person at all. He has a very complicated mindset. It's a bit confusing. And the most important is that he has honest feelings about you. I think in the future he's definitely coming back. Okay, there is no... I don't know if you are in no communication or whatever. He's coming back. Okay. He wants to apologize. He's going to accept that he has been selfish, because he's feeling like that. He has been selfish, okay? He wants to apologize and he wants a second chance because he's coming with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? Just to plan with you honestly this time and talk about the future in general. Now, this is not bad energy, it's not so bad in comparison to what we have seen with other piles. So yes, guys, this is not a bad guy. Anyway, I know you might tell me, no, he's bad, he's blah, blah, blah. No, he's not. Probably, I'm not. This reading is about somebody who has a quiet, positive energy towards you. He has good feelings, he has good intentions, so you can trust this person if this thing resonates with you. I want to move forward to the third party. Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Tower. We have seen a lot of the Devil card today. Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and a lot of Ten of Swords. The Chariot, Knight of Wands, and Judgment. Guys, now, don't tell me that this person is bad, okay? With the Judgment card, right away. Okay. The third party is aware of your connection. Now, here's the lady here, Queen of Swords. She is aware of your connection and your relationship. exactly the way it is. Okay, I will simply tell you one thing. Your person has already communicated to this Queen of Swords how important this relationship is for him, and he has been painfully honest with her. But let's start a bit from the beginning. In the middle, we have the Wheel of Fortune. This card is telling me that their connection was not so stable. There were good times, there were bad times, okay, but in the beginning at least, they were trying, they were putting the effort to resolve things and make the situation work somehow when something difficult was coming in their way. But for them, this relationship was not an easy path, let's say. Many external factors were actually affecting the situation. Also the fact that they started gradually getting tired of the same issues, especially the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords is not so talkative. Okay, she doesn't like a lot of conversation, she's not willing to negotiate. She's not a very easygoing person. And what does she want? She wants to have control. We have the Chariot and the Devil, control issues. Also, if children are involved, because I see the Page of Wands here, and it is very probable, she's actually using the child to have control over your person, that he's simply this poor Knight of Wands here. We do have cards like, this Page of Wands, this Chariot, except from the fact that this can be a child. Another message is that she didn't actually show her real face, the face of the controlling and angry Queen of Swords. In the beginning, I think she was more like, and I'm not talking here about the usual process of the partners, that in the beginning they only see the positive things, and gradually all the negative thing is coming forward. Here we are talking about a completely different person, okay? Friendly, calm, adventurous nature, open-minded, okay? Once she has started getting tired from conflicts and problems, and after actually she has realized that your person might be in some sort of connection, she has turned into this toxic Queen of Swords. There is a lot of blaming here, a lot of tension going on. Your person is supposed to be the manipulator, the liar. He has taken advantage of this woman. The truth is that she got so upset not because this man is involved in some other relationship, but simply because she has lost control over this person. The Devil and the Chariot with the Tower moment are over. Okay, the effect of the control. So she doesn't have the actual control of the situation anymore. And what is happening? A breakup. She's not going to tolerate to be the second option, but at the same time she doesn't want to negotiate, she doesn't want to talk, she doesn't care. She's tired, okay, of trying to make this relationship work the way she wants, okay? So the third party is simply a justification again. What is this poor Knight of Wands doing? He's struggling. He's struggling to gain control of his life. He can't compete. This Knight of Wands is a poor guy, okay? He can't compete with the angry Queen of Swords here. There's no way. She's far way more advanced in terms of paranoia, aggressiveness, toxic behavior. Okay, I see her being also a bit revengeful. So, even if she doesn't actually love him, if she doesn't have feelings for him, she's not planning to set him free just like this. Okay, just because he wants to get back to you. No, it's not happening. So, revenge. She wants revenge. But what he wants, on the other hand, is very simple and with a very positive energy. He simply wants to clarify the situation with her. He wants her to understand that he cannot be in a situation where she's having all the control and she is expecting from him to do things. That he hasn't been a manipulator, a liar, and things like that. He's not feeling comfortable in the situation. So you realize that this person is not actually the cheater type of person. He has this opportunity to experience actually a beautiful connection and a healthy relationship. And the connection that you guys have together is very, very important to your little Knight of Wands here. And he's not planning to sacrifice that for everyone, and especially for anyone, sorry, and especially for a Queen of Swords that is so abusive, okay, and toxic, actually. Finally, he can be happy. He has been dreaming about this for so many years, so he's not going to ruin this, especially for this woman. No way. And he has been totally honest with her regarding how he feels about you, okay? He wanted clarity. He wanted to show her exactly the way things are, okay? He knew that this is going to lead to complete closure of the connection, but that was his objective actually. So this is why he told her everything, okay? And this is the right time for him. He's determined, he's focused. He has ended this relationship, okay, by being clear. He doesn't want to leave things that are not resolved, things that are not clear, because he wants to be just with other people, even if she has been very unfair with him in general. And his next step is that to get back to you, absolutely. So when this person is coming back into your life, he might not be the King of Pentacles, okay? He might be just a Knight of Wands, but you have to realize that he's honest. And the next time you're going to accept this person into your life, there is going to be no third-party situation, okay? So this was a very straightforward reading. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know what you think. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.